to Wolf Farms. I'm Dawn, also known as Knit and Wolf.
And I'm James, also known as Wolf Photo. This podcast is brought to you by Wolf Farms. What's wrong?
Because your head's not even showing.
Go. Yeah, you got a tall hat for me here. What can I say? This podcast is brought to you by Wolf Farms. You can find us on the internet at wolffarms.net. We have a scent of the month. It's pomegranate for the month of November. You get 25% off of that. Everything that's scented in pomegranate, soaps, lotions, bath salts, our lip balm, candles, the works. You get 25% off this month through the end of November. And we're heading into Thanksgiving. So, Dawn's off on her own. Not paying attention. Go, 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 go. Maybe that'll get her attention. So what's on tap for this episode?
This week's segments include farm happenings, in the coop, flown the coop, squeal like a pig, in the arena, and roundup.
Yeah. So, what's happening on the farm?
On the farm, you've been under the weather.
Yeah, I've been battling this cold and whatnot. I've actually had it for about a couple of weeks. It just kind of hit me this last weekend, and I was kind of down for the count for a couple days, but I'm still feeling okay now. A little stuffed up, but he wanted to know that.
Share this.
Yeah, I know. Getting into holiday season and cold season, so.
Yeah.
So that's about it. I've been taking her easy.
Taking her easy.
Taking her easy.
Am I rubbing off on you, honey?
Yes, you are.
Guess you were home too much with me, huh?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and we had rain.
Yeah, it's been... That's
a shocker for us.
Yeah, we're in the desert, so we don't get rain, except for maybe in the winter. But they say this winter's going to be a very wet one. And we actually had a couple days of rain. It was pretty constant.
Constant rain.
Yeah.
Puddles.
Yeah, we got filled up the lake.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so it actually was nice. We've been just kind of, it's been a constant drizzle and some downpour and stuff. But it was really nice getting an awesome thunderstorm on my way home. Is that Thursday night? Mm-hmm. Yeah, just, all over the place. I like that. We get that out here, but not usually this late in the year. Thunder, lightning. It's all the same, right? Mm-hmm. One's related to the other. Usually we get that in August. We don't usually see it this late in the year. But, yeah, it was just all across the sky, just all over the place.
And by the way, why are we wearing this? Is because in the United States, it's Thanksgiving this coming Thursday on the 28th. So.
Oh, I thought everybody would assume we're crazy.
Wackadoodles.
Yeah. So yeah, we celebrate Thanksgiving this coming Thursday, and so that's just time to give thanks and. Just eat.
So if you're a new viewer, we don't normally. Well, yeah, we do.
Yeah, we're crazy. Yeah, we can't help it. It's just the way we are. That's why we entertain you so much, because we're not all there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else we got happening?
I've been stocking the shop all week, getting ready for Black Friday, Small Business Saturday through Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we will be having our sale coming up, so
yep.
Look for it in the shop. The stuff starts Friday morning and will run through Monday, so we'll actually have it up all weekend, so you fit it in. And we'll have like little surprises that pop up every so often throughout the weekend. Surprise bargains. What?
Because you remind me of Pippi Longstocking with the legs.
Yeah, but Pippi didn't have a turkey head on top, did she?
No.
I'm glad I could entertain you. At a minimum, I entertain Dawn, and that's the whole purpose for me doing this. Is I'm just here for her entertainment.
So a quick Fuji update. We had blood work earlier this week on Tuesday. And that came back where her counts were too low. And so we canceled chemo this week. And are you low?
No, I'm just hot. This hat.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Put a turkey on your head and don't see if you sweat.
So we went back yesterday for the second round of blood work this week. Poor puppy. And so we'll see I'm sure it'll be higher for her to go this coming week to chemo.
Yeah. So the plan is Tuesday
Yeah.
we'll be going down to get in her next round. So,
Yeah.
but the upside is that after this, and the next round is going to be done from home because it's
Yeah.
just a pill. So we don't have to make the long drive down there until probably around Christmas time.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes, though. It really depends on how blood work goes each week, and it seems like Fuji is always
Delayed.
a little bit, more affected by it. So more than likely, we'll probably get a little staggered there. But
Yeah.
it is what it is, and like I said, at least she's doing well.
Yeah.
So
Because Fuji's friend Hope, which is Sundaisy 920 of the Sundaisy's Perfect podcast, it has been in the hospital for a couple days and hasn't been doing well all week. And she's been in surgery this morning, and tomorrow she's supposed to be going to a specialist to have surgery. So if you could keep Hope in your prayers and thoughts, and raise your little doggy paws for her, and be appreciated in worrying about her. So sucks to
Yeah, I know,
see our
it's-
babies, because Hope's only 3 years old, and it just sucks. Doesn't matter what age they are.
yeah, it's tough going through that, and then
You
The
just feel so
unknown.
hopeless,
Yeah.
because they can't talk, they can't tell you what's wrong, or but it sounds like she's got some really good doctors. The vet was even going to be making her special chicken, and so
well, like I said, let's keep
Yeah.
our hopes up that they can get her issues corrected where she can
Yeah.
get back to normal. So
you can go in Angie's group. She has a Ravelry group, Sundaisy's Perfect podcast, and give her some encouragement and love. So we did that
yeah, we did
in the coop.
in the coop. So what's
Here
in your
we
coop?
go. In the coop, let's start with
Besides
my,
your turkey on your head?
Man, no, huh? Working on my Palm to Pin, and that is by Amy Christoffers. That's what it will look like. And I don't know where I was. this is such. I was
You
on.
keep going around and around.
I
and
know.
Just watch last week's podcast
Yeah.
and you'll see the progress.
This is okay. I did the right twice because this is the right side. To see the back, here's the back, and then this is the right. Well, I knitted like all the way up, and I was like, I'm almost done, and I'm like, why do I only have 29 stitches?
Helps
I
read the
should-
pattern.
Well, because I had finished the left side, and you finish with 29 stitches, but you work like 8 inches in like 60 some stitches, and you decrease to 29. I instantly, from way down here, just decreased. So I had to rip out a ton and redo it, and then you Kitchener the left to the right. This is supposedly going on your neck.
Somehow.
Yeah, it's funky. So I have no idea. I'm trusting the pattern. So, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. A little
So,
bit at a time, huh?
Yeah. So that's the body part. So then I started the sleeves, and this is done in Knit Picks Galileo in the Gem colorway. Sundaisy, she has a whole song to this. She sent me a YouTube video of a cartoon. So I started the arm, and I got all the ribbing and the start of the lace part. So, yep.
So, right or left, huh? You figured out when you
Whatever
get
one
it
you
done.
want to stick it on. So then, that's a big bag. I need to get out of the way. So then I started another pet blanket, and this is done out of some Red Heart Light and Lofty that Jimmy got me like 4 skeins of this when I first started. This is old. Years and years and years ago. It's antique. I really doubt if they make this anymore. And I thought, oh, it's so fluffy and cuddly. So I started another grandma's favorite dishcloth to make a blanket. And got that much done last night. So it'll be gushy and reminds me of the Tarte.
Yeah,
Madeline
the colorway.
Yeah, the colorway. And I think it's 10.5 or 11 needles. So yeah, it's right now in my brown dog bag. And so that big old skein, there's still room in there. So it should be able to fit in there for a while. Because I just thought pet blanket has to be in the Fuji bag. I don't know what that's for. I don't want to lose it. And then I needed a sock because I have some appointments this coming week and I don't have anything small to take.
Yeah.
And so I thought I need to have a sock on the needle. And this is in my cute Sew For You bag. I love that bag. And I haven't been able to use it because I've been resting my hand because I didn't want to start another sock. And I forgot to bring my thing that I made with this. This is... It's Spinning Fates in the Tula sock base, Buddy the Elf.
Just in time for Christmas.
Yep. And I made Shaun the Shelf Elf, which is like the Elf on the Shelf by Kimberly Gintar last year, out of this yarn. And I just, once I used it, I didn't want to knit with it again. So I thought, I got to get my elf socks because that's my favorite movie ever.
Yeah, we've been rolling the Christmas movies here, so at Wolf Farms.
Yep.
Getting in the holiday seasons.
So I got the toe done. And that's my awesome vintage rose stitch marker candy canes. Because, Elf's main food group is candy. Candy cane.
Candy cane, candy corns, and syrup.
Yep.
See, we don't watch that movie ever.
That's even my ringtone all year. So, yep. So I needed a sock, so I got a sock on the needles. And
yeah. That's everything in your coop. I don't have anything in the coop because I've flown the coop.
You flew in the coop?
I flew the coop. But my next project I'll probably have on the needles will be a pair of socks.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll happen this coming week because it's going to be
we're going to be busy. So I'm planning. I haven't done socks yet, so that'll probably be my next.
It's wound.
Next challenge. It's wound. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. So what flew your coop?
The long-awaited pet blanket. So this is a double crochet out of the. Oh, there we go.
I don't know which way's which. It's like you did exactly half.
Yeah, so either this way or that way, but it's about double in size.
It's a good size.
Yeah, so it's pretty good size. That's a nice snuggle for the dogs. But got that wrapped up, and that was just a double crochet project. Something that's supposed to go quick, but it took me a little. I'm a patient knitter. I'm sure you know by now. I don't. I savor the yarn. See, I got to have a good reason why it takes me so long. But so that got wrapped up. That's going to go to the animal hospital for them to give to one of the animals there. Get them a nice warm place to snuggle up with. And like I said, my next project will be a sock. But
I'm looking for something that I have on my notes, and
see, we're unprepared today.
No, it was there, and now I don't know where it's at.
I have no idea.
You could just keep
so let me
talking
just entertaining, huh? Well, I guess.
So my flown the coop. See, I don't know why it's not there. My flown the coop is the pet blanket, and
no, that's your knitted one. Your grandma's.
I must have just done.
Yeah, you were on the decrease last
So,
last time.
I almost had it done, so I got that finished up. I love this pattern, and I've never done it as a washcloth. So,
Well, I was the one that did that, and then you were
Yeah.
sort of commenting on that.
that I've never done it, yeah. So,
Did I do a washcloth or a blanket? What did I do? Was it just a washcloth? Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
a washcloth. Huh?
so, yep. So we have two pet
blankets
Yep.
from the coop.
Yay. So
Alright.
that's a really fun pattern. You know, because you just keep going forever how
Yeah.
much yarn and then decrease. So,
So if you weigh it, you know your halfway point.
yep.
Give yourself a little cushion just in case.
Yeah.
Don't want to end up with a little notch at the end because that's as far as you could get.
Because it's not sticking up.
I know it's leaning to the right. This is actually like Bad Eye. He kind of walks
Yeah,
like
he
that
walks
anyway. So this
sideways.
is in celebration of our turkey. Mad Eye. He kind of leans there.
The dueling turkeys.
At least mine has a head.
Mine's
You are the
cooked.
head. You are the head.
That's the butt.
That's the butt. That's
Oh.
the head.
Can you tell I've never cooked a turkey?
Yeah, it's like a supersized chicken. So, what's next?
I have no idea.
Squeal like a
Squeal
pig.
like a pig.
Yay.
Katie DeGroff came out with a ebook this week. It is called the Serene Collection, and she gifted me the patterns. And it comes with a sock, a cowl scarf, a hat, and a headband. And she's the one that designed the Indulgence Topanga scarf shawlette that we're doing a giveaway for. So that was really cool. Really pretty patterning in it.
Cool.
And I like how they're all, you know,
Knitted with the same.
maybe this. Yeah, I'll show you a close up. She goes on the sock. She goes, maybe I won't.
You're just not being very responsive today,
I
is it?
know. But she has the patterning going down the heel, and none of these are showing it. I can't get the one to... Anyways, it's pretty. You can see lots of detail. Maybe.
Perhaps.
So yeah, all the patterns have that beautiful detailing, and so really pretty.
Cool. It's nice of her.
So thank you, Katie. And then, where are we at?
Oh, we're just
In
flying.
the
her.
arena.
Wow.
My
Can you
font
read that?
went really, really small, so
See, really, we do have notes, see?
honestly, we have notes. And
And that's about as fine a...
yeah, I don't know why.
Where's the
It's
magnifying
probably because
glass?
I copy and pasted.
No.
But Sandy Angel Mum 3 posted in our charity thread that because of the tornado in Illinois, the Peddler's Way, which is a store, I don't know what kind of store it is, but they're having, it's a collection site for knitted and crocheted hats, scarves, mittens. You can also donate quilts, pillowcases. When she posted this, the store wasn't open. It wasn't damaged, but it wasn't open yet. But a lot of them don't have power, so I'm sure that's why they weren't open. So the address is 127 Peddler's Way, Washington, Illinois, 61571, and I will have this posted. And you can send, you know, donations there. I know, you know, the Red Cross, Joyce Meyer's Christian organization is there. And, you know, you can donate through there to help out. And I know Paula of the Knitting Pipeline, her house wasn't affected, but she's been helping out at the church
shelter.
where they have the shelter, and that's actually where she hosts her Knitting Pipeline retreat. So, you know, she's been posting on Instagram, you know, the damage and, you know, the comfort dogs that are there, and people even from Michigan coming to help out. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Devastating what
Devastating.
they've gone through over there, and
Yeah.
you know, just
Yeah, because I have family in Illinois. I don't know how close they are. I think they're more northern than this was southern Illinois-ish, I think. I don't know. But they weren't affected, so if you would like to go and help out, that's
something you can do for those that were affected.
Yeah. My friend Kate, I'm just going to say Kate because I didn't ask her permission, so I'm not going to say her Ravelry name because there's lots of Kates, so you won't know who I'm talking about, but she'll know. And she PM'd me this question, but it's like she wanted anyone who would answer. So this week, if you have something that I'm gonna tell you this, please come into the thread for this episode and share. I'm gonna read it because it's long. Okay, she's wondering what your knitting legacy should be or could be. What is the one piece of knit, crochet that you want to have finished? That one piece of comfort for you, like if something happened to you, or, something physically where you couldn't knit or crochet, or whether if you passed away, what is the one thing you would want your legacy to be? A blanket, a shawl, a sweater? Is it a unicorn project, where it's, something that scares you, or, that, ooh, I want to, that is my legacy kind of thing, or one piece of knitting or something that would comfort your family if you could no longer knit, a blanket, a shawl, a sweater, or would it be, something lacy and beautiful like your kids would wear for their wedding, or, cables, and then what kind of yarn would you use? What would you choose? Why would you choose that? Because we know we all can't live forever. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. So it's like, what haven't you made or that you've started and put away? And what's holding you back? A skill you haven't learned yet, or if it's a cost thing. And so she was just curious, and I've been, it was emailed to me the other day, and I've been thinking on it, and I'm like, I don't know. I think whatever I have already done would be a legacy, I would hope. Because I think my grandma, who's 95, anything that she has already done would be a legacy to me. Even if it's a pot holder, I have some that I've saved back, because she's still crocheting and stuff. Honestly, she's more active than a lot of people I know. But, so I think anything that's been done would be a comfort for one. Yeah. Like a sweater, you would have their smell and it would be a comfort, or a blanket that you've seen them snuggle with, or so I don't know if there's anything that I have yet to knit.
Well, you got
I would like to get you more socks knit.
You have a mountain of stuff. I think that in itself, that's an interesting question, because I know the stuff I do is just the photography, so I've got that. And my woodworking, like, it's funny because we have a wooden shelf that we have in our laundry room that is a legacy from
my great-grandfather.
Your great-grandfather, and so we still use that, and that's great-grandfather's shelf because he made it, and so I think of that, the woodworking that I do, like our oak headboard, I made. I actually made that entirely to match the rest of our furniture. But yeah, that's one thing. And then it's just like little. I can't
believe you're not saying the biggest.
Well, the house.
We actually built our house ourselves. I mean, physically ourselves.
We were very involved.
We take the do-it-yourself to the extreme.
Yeah, this is So we actually did build the house. So that I'm thinking more. I guess the house is a big one, but
that is like the biggest legacy. To pass down to Jimmy,
Yeah, but I'm just thinking all the different things that I do, that craft-wise, that I do with myself, that someone will look at and say, oh yeah, that's James's stuff, So yeah, I hadn't thought about it from a fighting this chicken turkey thing on my head. Hadn't really thought about it from a knitting standpoint, but I know you've got a mountain of knitted stuff, so interesting.
I mean, I would like to do that even
star. I
because
know.
Froggy Monkey, she's gifted me that. I have the yarn and beads, everything ready for it. I just haven't wanted really to knit it. It's not that I'm scared of it. I don't want to piss with it.
It's
But then, I think.
well, that's a long, drawn out
Yeah.
project. That's one
And then
that
I think,
you
what am I going to do with that? It's going to be
It's a hang on the wall, or you got to do a shadow box to keep it from. We live in the desert. Everything gets dusty
Dust.
here.
Instant.
That is the downside to living where we're at. Is it just saying, I mean, within a week you dust and it's all back again.
week. It's the day.
Well, So yeah, that's the challenge that you would have with that Even Star, because it's going to be so large.
Huge, yeah. And it's
Granted,
not
I
like
can make
Jimmy's
it-
going to wear it for his wedding. I guess his wife could, but
But yeah, so
I mean,
that's-
I was going to do it for when we renew our vows, but then I'm like, I don't know.
That's okay. See, all that lace work is. Socks are so much funner.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's an interesting question to see. What that anybody who
She's had me
crafts-
thinking I hadn't responded back to her, and I'm like,
a lot of
things that make you go,
There's your legacy right there.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. So
My
yeah, I
music.
was like, it was this is the first time I'm hearing about it. So gets my gears turning. Because yeah, like I said, there's a lot of things. Anybody who's crafty that makes stuff, it's I guess anything could be a legacy.
yeah.
Except,
Well, and I put a lot of sentiment and
yeah.
on things, I don't know how to.
Yeah, she won't get rid of anything. She's got
I'm
a
not
box.
a hoarder, though.
She's got a box of cards that go back to when she was a baby.
No, from when we've been together.
Well,
Now I have all of Jimmy since he was a baby. Yes.
yeah,
We can walk through our house, though.
Yeah, the house is clear. The garage.
It's an organized order.
Yeah, no, but yeah, Dawn puts a lot of meaning behind things, gifts. You can
Yes.
tell when she gets something gifted that it means a lot to her, and so beyond just the item is all of the stuff that goes on behind it up here.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's an interesting question, because there's a lot of stuff that legacy sitting around.
So I want to hear what your legacy is, And Katie, you got to answer this in the group. Because she's like, she got me going this week. Because I've been like, how am I going to answer that? What would it be? It's
Yeah, that kind of lends itself to the Thanksgiving, being thankful for all that you have, and just and the people that that you
well,
get
because
stuff
my
from,
family,
and-
extended family, they're not knit worthy. So they wouldn't care anything about knitted legacy or. My grandma that taught me, she is
Yeah.
the only one, but I mean,
everybody's got their own thing, but
Yeah.
there's people out there that sort of stuff means a lot to. And like I said, we have that shelf that's in our laundry room. That's it means a lot to Dawn, just because of who made it. So so pass along your legacy with your knitting. What is it that you like to do?
Yep.
So answer that in a thread, and then it'll be interesting to see what people want to pass along.
Yeah, because then you might pick something up like, oh, I want to do that. I must do that. I must cast that project on right now. Like I've casted on 2 projects.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to mention our soccer along is still going on, and we'll be drawing for that next. That one next week, and our Hatchet next week.
Yeah, the month wraps up next
Yeah.
week, so we'll be doing all the
flying by.
month end drawings and whatnot. So
I want to mention, because I mentioned that we received the kit, but I didn't say the question. And this is the Inner Yarn Zen Kit, Indulgence. And this comes with the driftwood colorway. And this is under Inner Yarns and giveaway on the thread. And it comes with the beads and a stitch marker. Here, I'll just do it this way. And this is 80/20 merino silk. And so we're going to get this another week in the group. So we'll be drawing this next week. Comes with the bag too.
And what do they need to do?
They need to be a member of the group. And the question was, where is my notes? Oh, how do you indulge yourself? Because this kit is called the Indulgence. Oh, and you get Katie the Groff's pattern Topanga. And I haven't started it yet because I've got so much going on. I might wait till the beginning of the year to start this, you know, because I'm really wanting my sweater done for Christmas. And it really bothers me to have too many things. I get the cast-on-itis, but then it's like, ugh.
That's your cue.
Yeah.
You have to take a little bit.
So how would you indulge yourself and or others? And I'm like, ooh, that's a tough one for me. I think my main indulgence is in the morning. I get up before anybody, and I have my hot tea in the fire, and it's just my quiet time. So I think that's my main indulgence, and then my cacao, my little bitty
chocolate
piece of chocolate. Yeah.
Well, that's your quiet time.
Yeah.
Occasionally I mess that up by getting up too early, and but usually.
And then I like to do surprises for others. I like to, special little things.
Like turkey hats.
So what's your indulgence?
What's my indulgence? I
knew I was going to say
you're going to throw me off on that. My indulgence.
I guess garage selling. That's your one thing you make sure.
The only thing.
I know. That's Diet Coke.
No, that's a given. I like that. I've tried to cut back.
That's overindulgence.
Well, I tried to cut back, and I'm kind of falling off the wagon a little bit with that. I don't know. I just
So that's a tough one too, and I came up with that one.
Cameras.
But I've had fun reading,
Yeah, it would be interesting.
The hot bath, the bubble bath. I do that too.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like I'm so busy that I guess my Saturday morning garage selling and breakfast and stuff is my one thing I get to do that's kind of nice every week to kind of. I got trouble staring me down
looking
here.
At his head.
My indulgence is feeding the cat. That's what Trouble wants me to say. But I don't know. Yeah, that's my Saturday routine is kind of my escape, my fun thing that I get to do every week. Because it's always interesting what you come across. You never know. Week to week, it's always different. Sometimes you find treasures, and sometimes you just get a good breakfast. You have to get done. So,
Yeah, some thinkers.
Yeah,
this is the thinking.
Get the
episode.
gears turning. Yeah.
Okie dokie. So that was my room.
Anything else?
No.
On to Roundup?
Oh, I do Roundup. Our fishnets. She still has the Fuji yarn. Fuji Fight Like a Girl yarn. Self-striping colorway. I don't think I've mentioned it in a couple weeks. Rosie Retro has, and part of the proceeds go to Fuji's care. She's going through chemo, and then where did Rosie Retro go?
Yeah.
She has, what are these things? 100% of the money for these stitch markers go directly to Fuji, after she takes out her fees. And she has two styles, the drops and the Ringos. I love that picture. So she updated her shop because she had sold out of these. So, and that is Tabs. And here's the other one. I always love her pictures on. They're so retro. They're cool. Tabs is a very sweet girly. So we have that, and
Is that? Oh.
Oh,
so
were you gonna mention? It's,
Yeah.
It's
Okay. Chubby's got to say bye. Say bye, Chubby. That's my buddy there. And then let's see. I guess we're on to roundup, so let's get her rounded up. I just wanted to point out that we still have the Fuji Fight Like a Girl button in the shop. These are available for you if you wanted to buy one of those. We also have for the holiday season. I showed these last time, but I didn't have the little label on them. But we have the little elf socks. It comes with a little mini bar of Elf Workshop soap that's in there. That tucks right down in, and give it a nice little gift in green or red, depending on what you want. But those are in there. We also have the Elf Workshop soap in the shop now, so the full-size bars as well. So you can get those for your holiday gift giving. Don't forget, you can get a free Wolf Farm video podcast button with any paid order at wolffarms.net. Just ask in the comment section during checkout that you would like us to send one along, and we would be happy to include that with your order when we're shipping that out. I think that's about it. And don't forget, enjoy your Thanksgiving Turkey Day. That's coming right around the corner. Phew, this year went by fast.
I haven't seen my email.
So
She must have known. Kate must have known her ears were burning because about the legacy question.
Oh.
She's emailing me.
I think that's about it. Just remember our Black Friday sales coming up Friday through Cyber Monday, so you get that over the weekend. We'll have things, specials, freebies pop up over the weekend. So if you check back every now and again, you might get surprised by something by checking that out. Plus everything, like I said, we'll have a sales flyer that'll detail out all of our sale items, and that will be, I think, available Friday early morning. And you can save a bundle and get all your Christmas shopping done at Wolf Farms. That's it. You don't need to go anywhere else. Just go to Wolf Farms and you'll be set. Everybody will get some good stuff.
Good smelling.
Good, yeah.
I'm just gonna wait until you just
Hey,
got
just
our
let me
rattling
go.
on.
Yeah, you can't shut me up. So, I think that's about it.
Sure.
I think so.
So until next time.
Let's get cracking.
And
Hatching it.
Bye,
Bye,
y'all.
Bye.